Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all. Today we would like to have a little talk about the importance of professionalism and work ethic in ICT world. The first panel we have is Sheikh Muhammad Fawaz, works as a database administrator and architect. The second we have is Muhammad Azra Izzat, was a programmer. And the third panel we have Amir Harik, work as a system developer. The first question I would like to give to Sheikh Muhammad Fawaz is, what is your position name and where do you work at? Please.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Saya Muhammad bin Zahar. I work as a database administrator and architecture. Okay. The eligibility to work as database administrator is first education. You need bachelor's degree in computer and information technology or related fields such as engineering. And you need to understanding the database language such as structured query language or SQL. Database administrator will need to become familiar with whichever programming language their firm use. The second one is the important qualities for being database DBA. First, analytical skill. Second, communication skill. Third, detail oriented. And the last one is problem solving skill. To work as database admin, you should have 5 to 6 years working experience in any field related to computer science or engineering. And the same thing as the eligibility, you need to understand the database language. And the job scope is to identify user needs to create and administer database, design and build new database, ensure the organizational data are secure, backup and restore data to prevent data loss. The last one is make and test modification to database structure when needed. The importance of this job is to protect the data, and the importance of work ethic in this job. First, discipline. Having discipline means you focus on and complete tasks no matter the circumstance. Managing your time well is a key component of practicing discipline. If you are well disciplined, you can also manage multiple tasks at once. The second one is integrity. Integrity is the practice of always doing the right thing no matter who may be watching. Practicing integrity results in gaining the trust of those around you. If you can work on your own without being constantly monitored, or can make decisions with the best intention, for example, you display a good work ethic. Integrity is important in database admin because without integrity, you can give data to anyone, which is someone's privacy, such as phone number, their home address. The last one is teamwork. Teamwork is working well with others is a key of component of work ethic. Even if you usually work alone, you should regularly speak to and update managers, clients, or colleagues while performing your duties. Having strong teamwork skill means treating those around you with respect, practicing effective communication skills, and having empathy so you understand how to interact best with each individual you work with. And that's all for me.
Okay, we would like to move to Muhammad Azraizat. What is your position name and what it takes to be a programmer? Stage is on you.
Okay, Assalamualaikum and good morning. I am a system designer, web designer, and I work at Cloudix Digital. The eligibility for this work is web designer create website mostly interactive and functional. Or for clients, the site support the client business, hence is crucial for web designer or developer to understand their clients' need and business goals. Web designer also web designer design system model using technical charts and software. Develop this web system software and test the system as well as debug error. This job require experience. Web designer use their creative and software engineering programming skill to design, build and improve website. They understand user experience and are able to build websites that are easy to understand, navigate and use, and adhere to design standard and specification. This job scope, web designer plan, create and code internet sites and web page, many of which combines text with sounds, picture, graphic, and video clips. A web designer is responsible for creating the design and layout of a website or web page. The importance of this job, web design is important because it impacts how your audience perceive your brand. The impression you make on them can either get them to remain on your page and learn about your business or leave your page and turn to a competitor. A good web design help you keep your lead on your page. So, uh, the importance of professionalism, ethics in this job. Every design decision is a decision made on a behalf of other people, those we often refer to as end user, as the creator of design experience used by people all over the world. It is our responsibility to think carefully about how our decision impact the person on the other end of the conversation. Even small and seemingly significant decisions can have enormous implications, and ethics can help ensure the longevity of our design and help us carve paths to better future for everyone. That's all for me.
Okay, thank you, Muhammad Azraizat. Next, we move to Mr. Amir, work as a system developer. You can tell about your position names and what it takes to be a system developer.
Okay, my position name is system developer. The eligibility to hold the position is I have bachelor degree in computer science or related degree, knowledge of the system developer life cycle, and also ability to develop unit testing of code components or complete applications. My experience or knowledge is I know that I have bachelor degree to become a system developer, programming and technology skills, knowledge of scripting and object-oriented language. First of all, I am constantly getting myself up to date with the latest tools and coding, thinking through things properly before starting the implementation of work. My job scope is I develop and implement application and progress for the backend processing system used in business and organization. I'm writing documentation and operating manuals, STM-driven system to ensure that my project will operate reliably. My important, why is it important system developer for this job? I will perform tasks related to the design, development, modification, and administration of software system and application. I will identify and assess user needs of project requirements and design or configure system and program that meet those needs. Why to me, why is it important of prof- professor professionalism for ethics in system development developer job? In the corporate work, ethics play a vital role among the employee and employer. A code of ethics or guideline describe the ethical and professional responsibility of system developer against peer and legal bodies that can measure their behavior. Both employee and employer require set of guidelines to follow during their work time. It helps. It will help both party to accomplish our tasks and follow a professional behavior in the workplace. Ethics are important as it helps to decide the course of action. As for a system developer, this job is truly required to follow ethics to overcome different dilemmas and be a professional system developer. A software developer program the system to satisfy the customer requirement, but he or she has to be ethical when doing it. That's all from me. Thank you.
Okay, from all of what you are saying about your current job, uh, your job is what we can say important for the new era of life where we use ICT in our daily life. So the importance of professionalism in your job is, as I can say, is to run the system successfully and prevent any moral damage in doing your job, and stick to the professionalism and work ethic will help make the job easier. And I believe that professionalism is very important in the work life. So I would like to end this talk with uh, I would like to end this talk with thanks, and we will see you next time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Carol.